Guard, Southern Coast Guard. Begin security. Unexploded ordnance in position 50 degrees, 34.91 minutes north, 003 degrees, 23.45 minutes west. A 1 nautical mile exclusion zone is in place until further notice. All mariners are advised to keep clear. Ends. Southern Coast Guard coordinating date time group 160545 UTC. This is Southern Coast Guard.
I actually recorded that as I was reading a recent, a couple of minutes ago. They've lifted all the cordons, so one assumes that the ordnance has been taken to sea, because they're saying everybody can return, free to return to their homes and continue with their daily lives, blah blah blah. That was 9 minutes ago, Exmouth. So yeah, they're still putting out the security, so I presume it's made its way to sea somehow. You got DMS CERN that's been sat there, like on guard, for flipping ages. So who knows what's going on. You've also got Viking Sentinel, seems to be milling around in the same area, so they could be sort of standing on guard, couldn't they? But Manning is showing us there, so who knows? Enough of all of that. Actually, just a quick addendum to that, the military ops DMS CERN there, which I'm suggesting might be sort of on station connected to that incident. If you show the past track, if you show the past track, it looks a bit like that. And let me just do the slidey thing. Yeah, they're milling around in that area, and then they headed off in that area round about 4 in the morning. So yeah, I wonder if that's where the ordnance has been taken to, in that sort of a locality. Who knows? Anyway, enough with all, as I say, enough with all of that. I'm waking up. Yeah, I'm still sat here waking up, and the next thing I bump into is Devon Live. The device was dredged up from the marina. That's a picture of it. Save me doing any other posts here. And it's been taken out to sea for detonation. So there you go. I'm imagining probably around about 4 o'clock this morning. Actually, if I'm not making that clear, that is the image of it on Manning.
This is Southern Coast Guard, Southern Coast Guard, Southern Coast Guard. Begins security. An unexploded ordnance in position 50 degrees, 34.91 minutes north, 003 degrees, 23.45 minutes west. A 1 nautical mile exclusion zone is in place until further notice. All mariners are advised to keep clear. Ends. Southern Coast Guard coordinating date time group 160545 UTC. This is Southern Coast Guard.
Now altitude C, over. Yeah, that's all noted, sir. Safe passage. Standing by channel 14. Over. There's also cancel. Many thanks. Out.
That was was caddis stock. They spent the evening anchored in the bay. They're just about to leave.
Talking Harbour, this is Warship Catstock. I'm now leaving Harbour limits and chucking outbound, over.
Yeah, all noted, thank you. Safe passage. Right.
This is Warship Catstock, many thanks, out.
.5 degrees and actually sunny spells. Shall we start the day by picking up the rubbish that we didn't get yesterday, which is still laying in the flipping street there? Close, bear. Rubbish is in the bin, and then some. We picked up more. That's the one from yesterday. It was joined later by that one. And Catascot, of course, but they're out giving live firing warning broadcasts. So they're having some fun this morning. There. Just down there, there's some rubbish. Can you fetch it? Can you see it down there? Go on. There. Fetch it. You fetch it. Fetch it. Good boy, good dog. You. Good boy. You were off your food last night. Do you want a biscuit even? You do. Good boy. Most of his food is still in his bowl again. And that is actually the expensive stuff that we were given. That was day 2 of it. And lo and behold, he goes off his food. Like he often does when we sit out the rain in the bunker. Pure coincidence, I'm sure, but it does seem to be, I don't know. It often happens. Anyway, lumbered with rubbish. A couple of gigabytes. Okay, couple of. I was just saying to them up there, actually. I presume that's when they did the surveying for the repair of the arch here. There's one of them up by the up round the corner. There's a couple of those, and they're in the ground. You'd have to prise them out with some tool or other. What was I going to say? A couple of conversations just. The cover, the furniture cover that we found in the gardens there, blown in after the storm, the big cover. He took it home and he put it on Facebook, and nobody's responded. So he's still lumbered with that. He'll probably find a use for it, I'm sure. But surprised nobody came forward. I suppose, like I just said, the people with wisdom are not on Facebook. You know what I mean. It can be a cesspit, it really can. Mostly. What was the other upsetting thing? Just confirmation that on the day that I think we were told that it was liable to happen, Holly was put down. So Pat is now devastated without Holly. Very sad indeed, that whole business. According to what I saw before I came out, they were giving 10:15 as low tide, so it's very close to low tide. Okay. I swore big time. There's a squirrel out there. It fell out of the tree onto the floor right in front of me. Oh, what a shock. That's my heart check for today. I thought somebody thrown something at me. It fell out of the tree. It scrambled into that one and climbed all the way back up. That was between me and Bear. It hit the ground. Heck of a thump. Poor little thing. But that's its heart check as well. Where's the bear? Oh, he's yeah, you'd have to climb the tree, Bear. You should have come back towards me. You could have had that one. Great big thump as it hit the ground. I'm amazed it climbed back at her. Well. Don't think I've ever had that one happen before. I knew they fell out of trees because when I first moved here, there was a lot more squirrels in the woods, and you'd hear it happen. You could tell. But I've never experienced anything like that before. So it knew every day here.